I'm with Marty Bauman, and he is the press chief of the the Defender Kentucky 3-day event. It's changed over the years, right?
It has, but right now, Defender Kentucky 3-day event presented by Mars Equestrians is our full long name because we have two wonderful sponsors who have helped this become the biggest equestrian event in the world.
All right. So I came here in 1978. I know that it did some, other events before then, but basically it started in 1978. And I've been here almost every year since then. But I want our viewers to have a better understanding of what this event is all about and maybe a little bit about the growth of it.
Okay, so actually the way it came to be is in 1974, Bruce Davidson, one of the greatest riders in the history of this sport, won the world championship. So that kind of gave the right for the U.S. to host the next world championship, which would have been 4 years later in 1978. And they said, okay, great, but where? So that actually was a spurring to get this Kentucky horse park built. It didn't exist when Bruce Davidson won the 74 World Championships. So they built the Kentucky horse parks. And then in 76 and 77, we ran kind of test events for those 1978 World Championships. You were there, I wasn't, but it was the biggest, most amazing thing, 300,000 attendance. And Bruce Davidson won it again. He won the individual gold medal 2 straight times. And then that event was so hugely successful, they said, why don't we make this an annual event? And that is just what they did. It gave birth to what became, for many years, the Rolex Kentucky 3-day event. And then that was held at what was then the 3-star level. The 4-star was the highest level at those times. And in 1998, the 3-star, they added the 4-star. They moved up to a 4-star event, which is what today's 5-star is. It's just the star system was different then. And that brought us to another level. And about, I'll forget exactly, but somewhere in the late teens, Rolex stayed involved as an important sponsor of this event. Land Rover took over as the title sponsor. And then just a couple of years ago, Defender became the title sponsor. They, of course, are a Land Rover product. And, people just love the vehicle. They're now our title sponsor. So we are a 5-star event, one of only 7 in the world in the sport of eventing. And we have, of course, the best horses and riders in the world. Tom McEwen, the #1 ranked rider in the world. Tim Price, the #2 ranked rider in the world. Michael Young, the reigning Olympic champion from last year's Olympics in Paris. And I know you were there to see him win it. They're all here, as well as the best Americans like Boyd Martin. It's just the best field possible. In 2018, we added a CSI, a show jumping event here. Started as a 3-star. Last year, it went to a 4-star. It's now a 5-star CSI jumping event. And it is the only event in the world that has a 5-star jumping and eventing together at the same event. And we have the same top-level list of riders. We have Christian Kuckuck of Germany, reigning Olympic champion. And we have Kent Farrington and McLean Ward, and you just go right down the list. We have, I think it's about 13 Olympic veterans, 10 of the top 30 riders. So the best in the world in eventing, the best in the world in show jumping, right here at the Defender Kentucky 3-day event.
Well, I got to tell you, I was really excited when I saw that it's a 4-star, a 5-star, and when I started, it was a 3-star.
Yeah.
So this is really great. So I want to thank you for chatting with me. And I am Diana DeRosa, reporting for the EQUUS Television Network. And I am going to bring you behind the scenes for this weekend. So make sure you join us on the EQUUS Television Network.